With your wrap-up of the second day of Senior Bowl practice here in Mobile, Alabama, I'm John Schmeelk. It's all brought to you by Ford. Yesterday, we focused on the wide receivers and defensive backs. Today, we're going to take a look at some of the other positions. But first, we have some updates in terms of news. Two players out today of practice. Roschon Johnson, the very talented running back out of Texas who backed up Bijan Robinson this year, he's out for the rest of the week with a hand injury. Then you have Dawand Jones, the massive right tackle for Ohio State. Guy's 6'8", 370 pounds. This guy's a monster. He did not practice today, though he has not left Mobile. They'll see if he can get back later in the week. He was dominant in one-on-ones in the first day of practice. Elsewhere today in practice, on the offensive line, first for the national team, with Jalen Duncan from Maryland. He played both the right side and the left side, a very talented player. He could be a day 2 pick. Then you have a couple smaller school offensive linemen. Cody Mock out of North Dakota State and McClendon Curtis out of Tennessee Chattanooga. They moved those two players all across the line, and they performed well throughout practice. On the defensive line for the national team, Keanu Benton out of Wisconsin. First 2 days of practice, very sudden at defensive tackle, penetrates, very violent, great burst, someone to keep an eye on. And then Keon White out of Georgia Tech had some really good reps as well. One big play from national practice, you should know, Blue Kelly, the cornerback out of Stanford, an interception. He also jumped a couple other routes, a couple pass breakup as well. He's having a really nice showing out of Stanford, the cornerback. All right, let's jump over to the American practice. Luke Musgrave, the tight end out of Oregon State. He missed most of the year with a knee injury. He's really showing his athleticism. He has size, he has speed, he can do it all. He's having a really strong practice, getting down the field, making plays through the air. Also, two big running backs for the American team. Tajay Spears out of Tulane. He's been fantastic, fast, quick, great burst. And then you have Kenny McIntosh out of Georgia. He left practice on day 1 with a calf injury, came back, it was just cramps. He had a big run up the middle as well. Then up front, we've had some really good competition in the American group. The offensive line, though, I think has really gotten the better of things. A couple of players have stood out. Osiris Torrance, the guard out of Florida, big, powerful guy. Steve Avila, someone that helped get TCU to the national title game. He's been very strong at guard. Matthew Bergeron, a local kid out of Syracuse. He's played left guard and left tackle. He's played really well. A lot going on in Mobile. Thank you for being with us. It's all brought to you by Ford. I'm John Schmeelk. Thanks for being with us.